Good evening, HUMZVlog viewers. Tis all dark up here at Berklee because the power is out because of the hurricane.
Actually, no, the lights are working fine.
I'm just being creepy.
Say? Aye.
That frightening specter at the beginning of the video was my handiwork that I was able to accomplish over this weekend. Berklee had a special social gathering get-together where you could just show up and they had pumpkins and you got to carve them. And they gave you like 2 hours to carve a pumpkin. It was really fun. It was really nice. Here he is in all his horrific glory. I have no clue how long he's gonna last because he's not like outside. If he were outside, he'd either last really long because it's cold or not very long because there are squirrels and rats up here that will eat him. I'm sorry. But it's a nice festive decoration. Anyhow, regardless of the festivities that are planned or pseudo-planned or not really on, who knows what's happening with all this sandy mess. But this is supposed to be a review. Originally, like I said, I'd review Zach and Mike and just like talking about stuff that you guys have mentioned about my stuff and just stuff that has been happening with your videos. But then you guys talked about like HUMZVlog and HUMZVlog, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to cram so much stuff into like a 10-minute at most video. So this week I will review HUMZVlog stuff. Next week I will do HUMZVlog, and then the week after that I'll do Oct. If that's alright with everyone else. Though I will send out a shout out to my HUMZVlog buddy. Billy, this is for you. I know how much you adore candy corn. So I will, this is an unopened bag of candy corn. This is the good stuff. I love rocks. And I will gorge on it. In your honor. It just feels like Halloween now. Like, you know, you have no idea how much happier I am right now. I've done this. Thank you. Snack of the week right here. Now to the actual reviewing. Zach, I love how you take your videos to the practice rooms all the time. I've been doing mine in my dorm recently. But then you talk about like the people that are like practicing next to you and how the guy next door is me but not no. Zach, the food at your cafeteria looks incredible. The cafeteria or the cap thing that you went to where you named the video after the quote that some random person in the background said. Most recently, snow, yay, oh my gosh. Obviously, it's all rainy and blustery up here, but it hasn't snowed up here yet. And I don't know if I'm thankful for that or not. Because snow is pretty to look at, but then if you gotta walk through it to class every day, it kind of becomes a pain, you know? And it hasn't really been feeling like fall, even. I mean, like, the leaves are changing colors and they're all falling down. And, like, it's getting colder. But it really just feels like it's all miserable, kind of crappy weather summer days. There's not that sense of pumpkin spice in the air. There's not that aroma of burning firewood coming out of a chimney on a crisp day. I really miss that a lot. And this is a perfect segue into Mike's thing about how he's talking about his home not being in Galloway anymore. That going home is like going back to his dorm. So going home, New Jersey home, isn't quite going home. Home, 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 home. But for me, at least, I feel differently. It's hard for me to say, oh, after this class, I'm going home and doing some work. Even though, like, I'm basically assimilated into things up here, it still doesn't feel like home. Like, home. Feels weird when I call this place home. Because I don't feel home in the way that I felt home at home. I mean, I know this is definitely where I want to be, where I need to be, but it's still not the same. It's not the same security, it's not the same people, it's not the same relationships with everyone around you. I'm sure this will change as time goes by, but I don't feel home, especially now, because I would always notice that autumn smell that defines autumn for me, but it's not here, and it's like the encapsulation of like everything that's missing. Oh, get emotional. That kind of diverted from just talking about Mike's videos. Mike, your videos are very to the point. I was checking up on my HUMZVlog videos, and Sean was just like, yeah, I like how HUMZVlog videos are just like, oh, check out what happened this week. And I think you kind of set the standard for that, definitely. And more specifically, Mike, I especially enjoyed your Ingrid cover. It was very nice. It made me smile. Anyhow, I have no clue if that's a sufficient review segment for both you guys, but I will also do a review segment on HUMZVlog next week. This is the HUMZVlog. Yeah, this is HUMZVlog, and we all play the ukulele. We are in college. Yeah, we're in college, playing this music every week. For Halloween week, I was gonna play a Nightmare Before Christmas tune, so I was trying to figure out a couple of them on the uke. And then that's when I realized Danny Elfman loves to modulate. Or just play random chords, but they sound good. But they're hard to play on this thing. So I figured out that the easiest song, harmonically, is Sally's song. So I'm just gonna sing Sally's song, keeping all the gender things, whatever. But it's a sweet song, it's not spooky. I've already been spooked out by my jack-o'-lantern already. I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedies at hand. Though I would like to stand by him, can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the bend. Does he notice my feelings for him? When will he see how much he means to me? I think it's not to be. What will become of my dear friend? Where will his actions lead us then? Though I would like to join the crowd and their enthusiastic clown, try as I may, it doesn't last. And will we ever end up together? No, I think not. It's never to become, for I am not the one. Happy Halloween, everyone.